All right, what's going on, guys? How are you all today? Today we are going to be talking about what is new in Rocky Mountain Roleplay, the server that I know you all know and love. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys, first up, this is one of our brand new fire vehicles for one of the towns on Roxwood Island. This is the Juniper Rural Fire Service Command 1. So this is what we're going to be driving around if you're running the Juniper Fire Service and you need to go get groceries, or you need to go visit the main Central Valley Fire District office in either Sandy or in Juniper. This is the vehicle you're probably going to be taking. So we're going to roll around in this vehicle for the first part of the exploration of some of our new stuff. So first stop, we're going to head down to the pier. Alright guys, so obviously pier looks a little bit different. We have, of course, the bus burger. And then at the end of the pier, there's like a whole new kind of area that is open for your guys' exploration. So if you do decide to come down to the city, there's a whole new area at the end of the pier. It's pretty amazing. A lot of stuff to do, a lot of really pretty things. So be sure to check that out. Now, of course, we aren't going to be going over all the new MLOs today because some of them are older than others, but, you know, there's definitely some cooler stuff in server now. Guys, next up, we have this incredible little illegal underground chop shop, race shop, whatever you want to call it. So if you are RPing down in the city, make sure you stop by here. You can do all of your illegal activities. And
we love crime.
Yeah, we love crime here at RMRP. But yeah, it's a really cool little spot. It's really hidden. So if you do try to go find it, obviously the location is on the screen. But you know, if you do try to come find it, you'll definitely be surprised. It's so high quality, and yeah, I love this place. So check it out. Come find it. And last but not least, down here in the city. Well, two things we have left in the city. They're both in the same general vicinity, but I think you're really going to like both of them. One is going to be a new dance club just opened up down here in the city. And it is in a rather unsuspecting place. So when we get over there, we'll take you in, take you around, show you around. You guys can have a good time. All right, guys. So we're here at Rockford Plaza, right next to the train station, the metro. And if you come over here to these doors at the White Widow, you're going to find Los Santos' hottest new nightclub. So we've got the laser show going on. You can play your own music. Hell, even do a silent disco if you want. But giant dance floor, some VIP rooms with fire poles for all the firemen that will have to come in here to put out fires. And yeah, this is probably one of the cooler MLOs in such a unique and unused location that it's hard to not like, you know? So this is the new nightclub. Check it out. It's called the White Widow.
Pretty dope.
Which clearly is cocaine. And the last new thing for the city that we have is something that two of our admins, Brennan and Whiskey, really wanted. So we're going to go run up there and I'll show it to you.
It's really cool.
Let's say you're out with some of your friends down in the city for the weekend or whatever it may be. And you want to have some fun. You want to recreate, do something interesting. Well, you pull up to the Tron laser game building, hop out, run inside, go down the stairs in this technicolored building, and bam, you are now in a laser tag arena. Well, not arena. You come up here, you hit E, you get all your friends, and then you'll go back over here to either your men's or women's dressing room. Come in here, you'll get equipped, you'll get your laser blaster and your laser tag vest, and then you'll be directed, depending on what game style you want, to one of the arenas. So Arena 2 is down below Arena 1. Games last from 5 to 30 minutes. There's a plethora of playstyles. Obviously, the lights aren't on. But,
Yeah.
Where's the exit? There it is. But, you get the idea. We all know what laser tag is. So, laser tag, now available in the city for absolutely no money. I hope you guys enjoy that. Alright guys, so this is one of our new police vehicles. So this is based on, again, the same police department, but it's an older style livery, and a lot of the community was asking for Ford Explorers for the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. So we felt that, you know, being the compassionate admins that we are, we would get a couple Explorers for the Blaine County. So we did. We have 2 new Explorers. We have a hardtop version with a light bar, and then we have this one, which is ghosted. The livery is based on the real life department's older style livery. Of course, this one is Unit 114. If you guys didn't know, every car that we have in server that has a unit number on it is one of our members that likes to roleplay as a Leo. So, if you do decide to join the server and RP as a Leo, you may get your own car. Now, that doesn't mean you're bound to this car. Doesn't mean this is the only car you have to drive. But it's our way of, you know, kind of acknowledging our members and saying thank you for being a part of such an amazing server, because at the end of the day, we are nothing without our members.
Very true. It is fun.
Now, this one is 114, which of course is Seraphin's vehicle.
Seraphin.
We do have some other, you know, new one that's 406, which is Joe, who, if you've watched any of my streams or any other streams, he's usually on as Leo. So there's a lot of really cool video, or a lot of really cool cars out there with community numbers on them. And yes, people tend to run the car that has their number on it, whether they want to or not, or we want them to or not. But that's the nice thing. You can run whatever car in whatever configuration you want. But we do have something cool about our sheriff station now. If you guys have probably seen this sheriff station on a million different servers, but if you look, ours is a little different. One, ours does say Blaine County Sheriff on it, which I don't think any other server has. Two, the logo for the Blaine County Sheriff's Office is, if you look at our cars, can't really tell on this one because it's so ghosted, right there. It is our sheriff's logo. It's just a little way of personalizing some stuff that a lot of people have. We went through the trouble of, or I'll say Opie went through the trouble of making this specifically our sheriff station. Kind of new, but most people have already seen it in our server, is the new classic car garage.
The best MLO
that
we have.
Based off cars. Of course, there is a new car wash here. You know, this is kind of a self-serve type car wash. Come up, there's a hose. You can rinse your car off. There's a pressure washer. But then you come around here, and you're like, wait a minute. This is different. This is all different. Of course, new gas station, thanks to Prompt. All new pumps, new market interior. And then we have another car wash over here that has an office in it. So this one is more designed, you know, to role play as you're going to wash somebody's car for them. So here we are. Ronnie's Car Wash. Nice new car wash. And then, I'm not going to go in because it's a surprise, but we have this do not enter area that I'll give you a little peek, which is the illegal car shop that, well, that's all I'm going to say about that. As we are the police and we're in a marked police car. Is we have a new church that I'll take you inside of really quickly. So the cool thing about this church is there are entity sets. So if you do want to have a wedding or a funeral or just set it up for mass, we can do that for you. All you got to do is just let one of the admins know. We'll have it done by the time you're ready for RP. But this is a beautiful church. It's crazy how detailed this is. So yeah, it's here for your RP pleasure. Do with it what you will. We go back outside the doors. We're going to head over to the Yellow Jack really quick. Couple new scripts that we've put in the server. All right, now that we're pulling up to the Yellow Jack, this is a small thing, but it's kind of a fun quality of life thing. It's something I suck at in real life, so I'm not going to do it in game either. But the option is here. So say you're, having a beer with your buddies down here at the Yellow Jack, and you decide you want to shoot some pool. Well, you can. You come up here, grab a pool cue. You can rack a game of 9-ball or standard. And then you play a game of pool. Something I'm fucking horrible at, so I'm not even going to demonstrate it. But if you guys know how to play pool, you'll figure it out pretty well. And alright guys, so here is a look at our new Blaine County rigs. All the new cars in Blaine County at the moment. So first and foremost, this is the marked hardtop version of our new Blaine County Explorer. Again, with Sheriff in the old style. You just saw this car. This is the unmarked, or the ghosted, I guess I should say. We also have a new Central Valley Fire Department chase car, paramedic chase car, essentially. Then we have 2 new Alamo police vehicles, obviously. Very similar to the 2 cars over there because they are the same car, just different liveries. And different flash patterns. So Alamo runs a red-blue flash pattern. They're the only department in Blaine County that runs red-blue. So if you like red-blue, this is your car. So of course we have the ghosted unit. And we have the marked unit, the full marked unit. These both have interchangeable liveries, so you can put, if you want to, a ghost unit on the hardtop and a marked unit on the slick. So like, remember we talked about a minute ago, each one of these is a member of our server, so 406 for Mr. Garlichead Joe, and 640 for the man that I'm currently recording this video with, Brendan. 57 on this Central Valley is an ode to one of our members that is a real-life fire and EMS. And then, obviously, this is a Los Santos fire, but it does have the Central Valley livery, so let me change that for you really quick. Now, you'll see on this that the numbers change under rescue. So, 28, 78, 05, 36. What that is those correspond with the last 2 digits of every station we have down in the city. So
NASCAR 5 guy _ left.
If you're running, station 36, you would be rescue 36 or rescue 5 or rescue 78
NASCAR
or rescue
5
28.
guy _ joined.
And then here's our Central Valley livery. Again, these are all true to life. They're just about 1-to-1 scale of what they actually look like in real life. So, if you guys want to run fire, here's your heavy rescue. Very soon, we are going to have the rest of the Central Valley Los Santos Fire liveries in. So now, this is the last new MLO we have for Blaine County. We are somewhere in the wilderness. But what's the wilderness without a nice cabin? So let's say you just want to get away with your friends. You can enjoy this beautiful cabin on this secluded lake with literally no one near you. Big glass windows. Upstairs, got a beautiful bedroom. Looks out over the ocean. So you're just staring out over the ocean, having a great time. You got a bed for your puppy dog. Poker chips.
Puppy.
There is a helipad, if you got it like that. And then, this is your view, man. Hell, who wouldn't want this view every morning with not a soul near them? Got your fishing poles, a nice campfire burning, beautiful lake with some fish. Look at that. Doesn't get better, hey? And yes, if you are going to come up here, you need a 4x4. Because this road is not for the faint of heart. Alright guys, as we move into Roxwood, I am going to stop you in Polito. Because there is one thing that, well, obviously, there is a bridge here that is very noticeable. But we're going to come back to that. That is part of our new Roxwood extension. So, this is not new, guys, but it is something I think is worth mentioning because I really do like having this store here. This is Willie's. Willie's Supermarket. So you can come in, buy all of your essentials. Just be nice to the cashiers, though. They don't need to be robbed. Beautiful new supermarket here in Polito, right at 3019. It's been in the server for a while, but I think it's probably, as far as MLOs go, the most underutilized, and it's one that I am, like, the most proud of, because I've never seen it before. So as we roll down into Roxwood proper, the first thing you're going to notice is, of course, the drawbridge. Oh, look, it's going up. Look at that. What timing. As if by command. And no, I didn't plan that. I really didn't. But the drawbridge is up, which is an additional script. Does not come with Roxwood, so you got to go buy out this drawbridge script. Yeah, the drawbridge goes up. It will pause for, I think, 60 seconds at the top, and then you will continue. It'll come back down. The arms will go up, and you'll be good to go. But if you really want to get squirrely, you can do what I do. Not when you're a police officer. But you can just full send it. Now that we're in Roxwood, there are multiple new interiors to various buildings here. So I'm just going to take you to a couple of them. Alright guys, first thing in Roxwood that I do want to show you is the new Mayfair nightclub interior. So, when you come in, bright shiny lights, you know, all that stuff. It's crazy how bright the lights are, I'm going to be honest with you. But, you know, nightclub, I haven't been in a nightclub in like 10 years, so maybe that's what they're like, who knows. Then you come upstairs, you got a little private lounge area for the VIPs. And then you come outside to the roof deck where there's a whole DJ setup and a beautiful pool that has red tile on the bottom. So naturally it's going to show red. But yeah, another really cool little area for you guys to check out and throw a party maybe, something like that. So welcome to the water park. Now, this water park has been here since Roxwood was a thing. So you're probably thinking to yourself, what's so cool about the water park? Well, we have gone and gotten a thing. So you come up here, walk up to your slide of choice. We'll wait for Brendan to get ready. And on 3, 2, 1, you hit the button. He cheated.
I did cheat.
You slide. Every single one of these slides you can do it. Shoots you into the pool. But yeah, every single slide is usable, I guess is what you would say. This is Lombard Bay. So we got a lot of really neat new buildings, a lot of neat little spots in here. just a bunch of cool stuff. You know, there's a market here. You know, a little movie palace. Of course, you got the train tracks that come in here. You got some warehouse space. All this cool stuff. Some big, like, depot type areas. And then just a lot of industry, you know, a grain bin, there's a bunch of silos and stuff like that. And yeah, so they now have the Polito River shipyard that gives you direct access if you're in a smaller shipping boat, you know, type of situation. You can, or the tug, you can come in here, fill up your ship like this guy is right here. This beautiful boat, and then you can take it straight up the boat and out through under the drawbridge, and you're good to go. And that takes you straight out to the ocean, so you can, you know, head down to the port in Los Santos and engage in trade. Here's your train tunnel that I fully expect someone to use when they're running for reasons that I will not talk about. So I can't give away all the good secrets, you know? This is the crap sugar building. This is the only part of the map where they do this. And then, of course, for those of y'all that didn't know, there's a brand new entrance to... I'm going to turn my lights off because this is a single lane anyways. But there is a brand new entrance to Roxwood. So both a train bridge and a car bridge. 2 lanes into Roxwood, 1 lane out of Roxwood, and it connects to the Great Ocean Highway. Of course, minimap hasn't been updated. We will get to that very soon, I promise you. Alright guys, so now we're down at the Roxwood Airport. It's the Arroyo Muerto Airport. And there's a Alpha Mail courier service here that is open. You can come in. You can RP as like a Go Postal guy or a courier service, whatever it is you want to do. You have this whole warehouse to play with. And then I do believe the Pig Logistics is also open. Maybe not. I'm an idiot. Never mind. But yeah, so the Alpha Courier Service is open. So you guys are welcome to, you know, use that for whatever it is you feel might be necessary. You can get a couple liveries on some vehicles for you. And then feel free to do what you got to do. Alright guys, so we're out here in Roxwood now, and I'm going to show you our new Roxwood fleet. We do have some new cars, some new departments that we had decided to add. Because Roxwood's gotten so big, we felt it wasn't really super necessary to have Roxwood County Sheriff's Office doing the entire thing. So we created a couple sub-departments. First and foremost is the Juniper by the Shore Police Department. You can see on the back here, it says Law Enforcement Services provided by the RCSO. So ultimately, this is a subdivision of the Roxwood County Sheriff's Office. So they got these cool cars because... you know, they wanted to keep doing it, but they couldn't afford to have a full-time police service. So they said, hey, Roxwood, do you mind doing it by contract? And the sheriff's office said, yeah, absolutely. Then the much more affluent Marina Beach just said, hey, we like that idea. We don't want to have our own police department if you guys can foot the bill. So, again, a beautiful new Marina Beach Durango that has law enforcement services provided by RCSO. This is a beautiful car. It's got the red blues, or excuse me, the blue blues. Juniper is red blues. Just beautiful. Moving right along, we have a brand new fire service, which I hinted at a little bit earlier in the video. But this is Juniper Rural Fire Service. So we have a command vehicle here. Basically, the island of Roxwood is going to be split right down the middle. Juniper Rural is going to have the western half of the island, and Juniper, obviously, and then the Central Valley Fire Department is going to have the other half. So here's their command vehicle. Here is the red Chief's vehicle. So this is kind of like a Chief POV that they can come and go in. This is more the scene command vehicle. Moving on, we have a Fire Marshal. F-250, so if you want to go do inspections and stuff like that, or people are having fireworks, you can do that right here with the Juniper Rural Fire Service Marshal's vehicle. Of course, they have an ambulance, paramedic ambulance with Juniper Rural Fire. It is black. This is to match a very special place in Montana that shall not be named, but they run black vehicles with red on them. This I forgot to show you in the Blaine County vehicle overview, but we also have a brand new Ram in a more subdued livery. It is still the modern livery, so it's the livery that the real-life Gallatin County Sheriff's Office changed everything over to. But this is a black with gray. Next, we have the hardtop Marina Beach Police Department. Durango, I love that flash pattern. The way it kind of does the Knight Rider across the light bar up top. Beautiful, beautiful Durango. And of course, we have the slick top, which I will turn the lights on for you guys. Get stage 2 going. But this is the slick top Juniper by the shore. So you got the pillar lights, you got the deck lights, and then you come around, you got the runners and the ions underneath the lights. Then up front, of course, you got the visor lights and the ram bar lights. I love this car. The Juniper cars have unit numbers on them, but I told you before we give unit numbers based on a lot of our members. The Juniper cars have 1206, which is for December 6th, which is the day we actually started the server. And then last but not least, we have our Juniper Regional Fire Service mini pumper. So, you know, Juniper, because they are an ever-expanding fire department, got a huge grant. So we're going to have a lot more fire vehicles coming in for Juniper because they are taking over such a large chunk. But for right now, they're running the mini pumper, which is an awesome little rig. I mean, it can go pretty much everywhere. Of course, what's up, Brendan? He's standing on our Roxwood County Sheriff's Chargers with their beautiful liveries. And then, as you can see, we have a lot of new Civ cars. So we're going to start here with the drag cars. 3 new drag cars. We got the Fox Body Ford with a lot of really cool extras. I decided to put the parachutes on when we were putting these guys out because I just think it's really cool to see the parachutes. Of course, these also do have like engine lifts, so you can like pretend to be doing some repairs at the track and all that. We got an S14, which is one of my favorite cars of all times. I would love, love, love to have one of these in real life. But, you know, money. Then we got the Monte Carlo here with the big drag radials on the back. Amazing car. New drift car, Z370Z with some extras on it. So it has the engine mount, as well as an engine hanging from it, and you can take bumpers off, hoods off. You can do all that kind of stuff. It's got the harnesses inside with the big e-brake handle in it and some slick wheels on it. Here we've just got a classic Mustang. Here we have a Monte Carlo Donk on the giant rim, so if you want to run this guy around, you're more than welcome to. Here we have 2 older F100 Fords. One's a little more stylized to be kind of cooler, and one's a little more farm trucky, a little more work based, but they are similar. They are 2 different models though. Next, we've got this beautiful donk here, all white, everything, white interior, white exterior. Man, it is bright out here in the sun. Next, we got an older Silverado farm truck. Got a Ram 1500 with an insane interior. Of course, what is it? A 5M server without a TRX. So here's our TRX. We've got a lifted flatbed, older Cummins. Then we got a like an '06 style Chevy Silverado. A little bit of a lift with not a hood stack, but a bed stack. which we actually see a lot of driving around here in Montana. Got a lifted off-road style 4Runner. We got an F450. Then we got a new flatbed, bumper pull flatbed. So you can take your race cars to the track. Got a new tractor, a new Ford tractor, a 7710. Got two new, I guess, kind of highway work trucks. They're not really highway work trucks, but if you want to do some like civilian contracting, two new ones. This is an old OBS Ford with amber lights in the front, and then it's got amber lights in the back, as well as a bed stack. Then we got this bad boy with the fifth wheel mount on the flatbed, as well as a ton of amber lights up front. Square body, Chevy, standard, just, farm truck, work truck, whatever you want to make it. Got a beautiful Bronco that is Cummins swapped with the American flag flying out the back. Then we got a Ram work truck that has the Ram boxes on the side. One of my favorite new vehicles we have in server is a lifted Excursion. Then we got a lifted Ford F450. Beautiful. Got a lifted, this is the truck I drive in real life, so I'm really excited that we got it in server. But we have an L5P heavy duty Silverado High Country lifted. Mine's not lifted, but pretty much the same spec as my truck in real life. Old Chevy, lifted old Chevy. Beauty. Then we got a Ram 2500 Cummins lifted. Another Ram Cummins, little bit of a work truck, a little bit different features. Jacked up, skied out F350 Ford. We got a little more of like an off-road style, like maybe recovery vehicle, you could say. If you wanted to run this as a recovery vehicle, because it does have the winch here at the bed to pull people out. Got a lifted Dodge Gen 1 shitbox, if you want to call it that. And then last but not least, another Chevy Silverado L5P jacked up to the sky. So these are our new vehicles that we have for you. I'll show you this one because this one is also a new vehicle. It's the same as the one over there that we already looked at, but it does have a snowplow on it, so I figured that was worth talking about. Since we are a Montana-based server, it snowed here in Montana in real life the other day, so, And then there is one last MLO I do want to show you down in Blaine County that we haven't seen yet. So if you made it to this part of the video, you're going to see two kind of special things real quick. So again, we have the whole new Sandy gas station setup. It is beautiful. I love it. Great for RP. And then when you come around the corner, of course, we got the illegal shop there. And then when you drive down Zancudo, of course, we got the new houses that have been in for quite some time. But you got the new gym, which is not yet available. And right where that car just turned out of, you have a brand new workshop. So you can run your maintenance shop here. You can do whatever it is you want to do. This thing is stunning. It's got its own parking lot. The gym will be open soon. It's empty right now, but it is coming. It's got a nice little waiting room in here, so I can drop your car off, get it worked on. Come in here, you sit at the desk. Seton Sands Automotive. Upstairs, got some super sweet little bar and grill. So if you like hanging out at a cool little car club type space, you got a full bar, you got a restaurant, you got a barber shop. You can really do it all. I'm looking forward to people opening this place up, and even as just a restaurant or just a bar. You got the restrooms here, couple of them. You got a Roomba. Then you got this beautiful lounge area where you can just hang out, play some video games. And then the director's office, which has a full-ass Porsche in it. Or Porsche, depending on, who you are. So if you want to be the owner director of this guy for the night, you absolutely can. You come sit here. You can take meetings in your beautiful office with a full Porsche sitting in your office. How they got it up there, I have no idea. Because I can guarantee you they didn't carry it. But yeah, so this is Seton Sands, one of our, actually the newest MLO. Absolutely stunning. The new Sandy Shores is really coming together. They've put a lot of investment into it. And yeah, they're killing it. So thank you guys so much for watching What's New in Rocky Mountain RP. If you do want to join the server, if you made it this far, you can join at the link down in the description, or you can go to rmrp.gg, click the little button that says apply, and come join us. We'd love to have you. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. See ya.